all the way down on your back. I always like to start centering myself first before I begin my practice. So as you put your feet flat on the floor, let your knees knock in towards each other. Your hands can rest comfortably on top of your belly. Close your eyes for a moment and just kind of scan your body all the way from the top of your head through the back of your neck. Usually we get a lot of tension in the back of the neck and the shoulders and your upper back, mid back, even your chest. See if there's any kind of a congestion or tightness, tension around the chest area. And if there is, it's okay. Try not to push away any feelings or sensations. Just notice them and let the thoughts come in. As they bubble up, you just kind of let them pass through. And then notice your hips, your glutes, the front of your hips, the back of your hips. Notice your thighs and the knees. Maybe wiggle your toes and just kind of rotate your ankles a little bit. And then bring your awareness to your breath. Notice your natural inhalations and exhales. Again, not trying to change anything initially. We just want to start exactly where we are at the moment. And then as you're ready, gently begin to, as you open your eyes, bring both knees to your chest. Your hands are going to be on top of your kneecaps. With your inhalation, send your legs back. Keep your hands on your knees, but straighten the elbows. And then as you exhale, let the elbows bend as you bring the knees together to your chest. This is called Apanasana, really a lovely, lovely movement for your low back. Inhale, press the knees away. Exhale, draw the knees to your chest. And again, inhale, just waking up your spine and your core. And exhale, bring the knees to your chest. And last one, inhale, press the knees away. And this time as you bring the knees to your chest, hug the knees in as close as you can. Your tailbone is going to come off the ground. You can let it. Maybe you like to kind of hug your knees in, take your knees in the crook of your elbows and rock a little bit side to side. And then as you're ready, come back to the center, please. Put your feet flat on the floor. Lift the hips off the ground into bridge. So as you come into your first bridge pose, make sure the shoulders are away from the ears. So soften the shoulders down. And then as you press through the bottom of both feet, lift the hips up as high as you like to go. I like to take my hands and just kind of put them under my hips just to kind of support my hips initially. If this is too much for you, you can just have your hands on your hips. Or another way is to have your elbows, your arms like robot arms, press the back of your triceps down on the floor and use that traction to lift the hips up. And then you pause here for just a moment. Notice how that light up all the glutes and the hamstrings and the quadriceps and stretches out the front side of the body. And then as you exhale, slowly begin to lower the hips down. And again, we lift up. Press through the bottom of both feet to lift the hips up. Pause here for a moment. Press your elbows down, lift the hips up just a little bit higher. Hold it. And then lower down. And last one, inhale. Press through the bottom of both feet. Lift the hips up. And then as you pause here for a moment, lift the hips up a little bit higher. And shift your hips over to the right. And then see if you can lift the left foot off the ground. Bring the left shin up towards the ceiling and lower that left leg down. Shift your hips over to the left as you lift the right foot off the ground. And then lower down. So just kind of move side to side, alternating just like this. And right leg comes up and left leg comes up. And last one, right leg comes up. And then this time, lift both heels off the ground. Lift them as high as you can. Bring your heels a little bit closer to your buttocks. Bring the inside edges of your feet together. Separate the knees wide apart from each other. And then as you lift the hips up a little bit higher, squeeze the knees towards each other. Inhale. Exhale, keep the feet together as you separate your knees wide, and then squeeze the inner thighs together. And one more time. Inhale, separate the knees together, lift the hips up, and then bring the knees together, squeeze them tight, and lower the hips all the way down. Windshield wiper your knees side to side. Take a nice deep breath here, exhale. And then as you roll over to the left side, bring the right knee to your chest, extend the right leg out. Point the toe, and you're just gonna do little circles with that leg. So going out away from your torso for 3, for 2, and 1, and then rotate it the opposite direction. You're gonna feel this in the outer hips for 3, for 2, and 1. Bend that knee, put the feet flat on the floor. Take your knees all the way over to the right, extend the left leg or the top leg out, point the toe, and then rotate that leg one direction for 3 and 2 and 1, and then all the way to the opposite direction. So away from your torso for 3, for 2, and 1. Bring the knees back to the floor. Go ahead and pick up the feet off the ground, flex the feet. Take your hands behind your head, elbows are wide apart from each other. Inhale here. As you exhale, lift the head and shoulders off the ground. So now we're going to do what's called a dead bug. You're going to extend that right leg out as you lift the left arm up towards the sky. Reach the right arm behind you, and then switch sides. So bring the right knee in, extend the left leg as you reach the right arm up, left arm back behind you. And then again, switch. So right leg is straight, left fingertips reach up, right arm above your head, and switch. And right fingertips reach up, left leg is straight, left arm behind you. And then again, switch and switch. So alternate side to side for 3 more. And breathe, and 2 more. And breathe, and last one. And breathe. Bring your knees together, hands behind your head again. Lift the head and shoulders up. Take the right shoulder towards your left knee as you extend the right leg straight. And then bring it back to the center and straighten the left leg as you bring the left shoulder towards your right knee. So we're going to bicycle here, but I want you to do it super slow. Take your time like you're in slow motion. Inhale to the center and exhale to the right. Inhale to the center, exhale to the left. Inhaling center, exhaling right. Inhale center, exhale left. I know you're feeling this. One more on both sides. Exhale right. Inhale center and exhale left. And then once you are equal on both sides, bring the knees to your chest, and you're just going to rock and roll all the way up to a comfortable seat. Bring your hands behind you. Turn the fingertips away from each other, or if it feels okay on your wrists and shoulders, turn the fingertips towards your hips. Bring the knees to your chest, flex the feet, and you're going to lift the chest up as you bring the knees closer to your chest, and then slowly begin to press the heels away as you lower the chest, lower your torso down. Inhale, come back to the center, lift the chest up, and exhale, press the legs straight as you lower the torso down. And again, so we're going really slow, and if you notice, when we do stuff slowly, it's actually more difficult, more challenging, because the muscles are under tension for a longer period of time. And then exhale, and 2 more. Inhale, sit tall as you lift the chest up. Exhale, press the legs straight as you lower the torso down. Last one, inhale, center, and exhale. And then bring the knees to your chest again. Put your feet flat on the floor. Shift your hips over to the left side. Left hand is on the floor. Take the right arm up towards the sky. Bring the feet off the ground. You're gonna take the hand towards your right ankle and then extend the leg straight as you reach the right arm up. And we're just gonna do 5 of these. Inhale, bring everything in. Exhale and extend. Inhale, bring everything in. Exhale and extend. And inhale and exhale. Last one. And inhale and exhale. Extend. Come back to the center. Put flat on the floor. Roll over to the right cheek. And then right hand on the floor. Left arm reaches up. Feet come off the ground. Bring the left hand, touch your left ankle, and then extend everything up. Just 5 of these. Make them really count. I don't care that you can do 100, but if you can do 5 nice and slowly in control, that's what counts. 3 and 2 and last one, and extend. Beautiful. Bring the feet down on the floor. Come back to the center. Again, hands behind you. Press the feet down. Lift the hips up into reverse tabletop. Pause here for a moment. Keep your chin glued to your chest. And then lower the hips all the way down to the floor. So we're going to do that again. Same thing. Or if you want to challenge yourself a little bit, lift the hips up. As you lower the hips down, you're going to take the hips all the way in between the arms and straighten the legs. So either one of those is okay with me, whichever one works for you. Inhale, lift the hips up, reverse tabletop. Exhale, either just lower the hips down or take the hips in between your arms. And 3 more. Inhale, lift the hips up. Exhale, as you straighten the knees, swing the hips in between the arms. 2 more. Inhaling, the hips lift. And exhaling, either just lowering the hips down or swinging between the arms. Last one. Inhale, lift, and exhale. And this time, everybody come down on your hips. Now, push yourself to the back of your mat. Legs are straight, and we're just gonna do like this walking thing on our mats, except we're gonna be on our butt. So just like you're walking, you're just gonna pick up your left cheek, your left arm is reaching up, move your left leg forward, and then do the same thing with the right leg. So we're just gonna go all the way to the top of our mat, just like this, walking, 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 walking. When you get to the top of your mat, you're gonna take it all the way back to the back of your mat. This may seem really silly, but it's really great flexibility and mobility move for your hips and core. So let's do it 2 more times, going all the way to the top of your mat. This is actually, if you have kids, they love doing that, so you can try them with them. So going all the way to the back of your mat. When I used to teach kids yoga, man, they loved getting into this, and they would all do a whole race with them all the way around the room. So try it with your kids, they love it. Take it all the way back to the back of the mat. Very nice, good job. And then bring the knees to your chest, and you're all the way the back of your mat. Lift the hips up into your forward fold. Inhale, lift the chest halfway. Walk your hands to the top of your mat. Come into your plank pose, top of the push-up. Bring your legs together, squeeze the inner thighs together. Drop the right knee down to the floor and then pick it straight up. Drop the left knee down to the floor and straighten that. 2 more times. Right knee comes down, straighten it. Left knee comes down, straighten it. And right knee comes down, straighten. And left knee comes down, straighten. And then lift the hips up, downward facing dog. Inhale. Float the right leg up behind you all the way to the sky. Exhale. Bend the right knee. Draw the knee to your chest. Step the right foot in between the hands. Drop the left knee down to the floor. Inhale. Lift the chest up into your high lunge. Anjayanasana, low lunge. And then lower the hands down to the floor. Lift the left knee off the ground. Spin the left foot flat. Come on up to your warrior one. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, open up into your warrior two, reach out to the side. Swing your arms all the way up and over into extended side angle pose, and then reverse your warrior. Take it all the way back. Swing the arms all the way back to the front into your skater pose, and then lower the hands down, come back into your low lunge and step the right foot back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, float the left leg up. Exhale, bend the left knee, draw the left knee to your chest, step the left foot in between your hands. Right knee comes down to the floor, lift the arms up, inhale, reach up. Exhale, come back down to the floor, tuck the right nose under, spin the right foot flat. Inhale, then come on up to warrior one. Exhale, open into warrior two. Swing your arms forward into extended side angle pose, and then reach up and back into your reverse warrior. Inhale, swing your arms all the way to the top of your mat into your skater pose, and lower the hands down to the floor, step the left foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg goes up. Exhale, step the right foot in between your hands. Maybe this time you can keep that left knee off the ground and reach the arms up into your high lunge, Anjayanasana. Exhale, lift straighten that left leg back into your warrior one, and then open into your warrior two. We're gonna go into our extended side angle pose. Reach the left arm forward, and then reverse your warrior. Reach your right arm back. Skater pose, reach both arms forward. Now hold here, bring your hands to your heart center, and see if you can turn the right toes in, Skandasana. Flex the left toes up. Bring the hands down to the floor. Walk your hands to the back of your mat. Skandasana to the back of your mat. Flex the right foot. Come back to the center of your mat. Turn the toes in, heels out. Inhale, lift the chest halfway. Exhale and fold forward. Drop the head down. Pause here for 3 breaths. Lift the sits bones up towards the ceiling. Press through the bottom of both feet as you lift the inseam of both legs up. Come in halfway up again. Walk your hands back to the top of your mat. Come back into your low lunge. And then step the right foot back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, float the left leg up. Exhale, step the left foot in between your hands. See if you can keep that right knee off the ground. Come into high lunge, reach up, inhale. Exhale, spin the right foot flat, warrior one. Open up into your warrior two, and then swing your arms to the top of your mat into extended side angle pose, and reverse your warrior all the way to the back. Take it to your skater pose as you reach forward. Inhale. Bring your hands to the heart center. Turn the left toes in a little bit as you flex the right toes into Skandasana. Bring your hands back down to the earth. Walk your hands to the back of your mat. Skandasana to the back side of your mat. And then you're going to take it all the way back to the center. Straighten both knees as you turn the toes in, heels out. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale and fold forward, and pause here for 3 breaths, and 2 and 1, and lift the chest up. Walk your hands all the way to the top of the mat. Come back into your low lunge and step the left foot back, downward facing dog. We're gonna do that one more time and then add a new element to it. Inhale, float the right leg up. Exhale, step the right foot in between the hands. Inhaling, high lunge, come on up. Open up into your warrior one as you spin that left foot flat. Now take it to your warrior two. An extended side angle pose. Reach the left arm forward. And then reverse it all the way to the back of your mat. And we're going to take into a skater pose, reaching forward. Bring the hands to your heart center, Skandasana as you flex the left toes. Hands come down to the floor, walk it all the way to the back of your mat, Skandasana to the back. Now we're gonna turn to the back side of your mat, come into your low lunge here, and then shift your weight to the left foot as you reach the right toes up towards the ceiling into standing split. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, bend the right knee. As you bring the right knee to your chest, drop the head down. Inhale, send the right leg back to the back of your mat once again as you come into your low lunge. And then walk your hands to the middle of your mat into Pasarita Padottanasana, wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale and fold forward. Turn the toes in, heels out. Walk your hands back to the top of your mat. Come into your low lunge and step the right foot back. Downward facing dog. So we're going to repeat all that on the left side. Inhale, float the left leg up. Exhale, step the left foot in between your hands. Inhaling, high lunge. Pause here. Spin the right foot flat into warrior one. Reach the arms up. Exhale, open up into warrior two. Inhaling, pause, and then extended side angle pose. Right arm reaches up. Take it all the way back behind you. Reverse your warrior, and then take it to the skater pose to the top of your mat. Hands come to the heart center. Walk your hands all the way to the back of your mat, Skandasana to the back, and then take all the way to the back. So you come into low lunge, facing the back of your mat. Shift your weight to the right foot as you reach the left toes up into your standing split. Inhaling, pause. Exhale, bend the left knee, bring the left knee to your chest as you round the back. And then extend the spine long again. Reach the left toes to the front of your mat. Come back into your low lunge. And walk your hands all the way to the center of your mat. Turn the toes in, heels out. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale and fold forward, Pasarita Padottanasana. Continue traveling all the way to the top of your mat. Come into your low lunge. And then step the left foot back, downward facing dog. Take a nice deep breath here as you exhale. Bend the knees deep. Walk, jump or float your feet to your hands. Inhaling, halfway up. Exhale and fold forward. Bring your hands to your hips and come all the way up to standing. As you come up to standing, I'm going to face you so you can see me better. Shift your weight to the left foot. Bring the right knee up to your chest. You can interlace the fingers around the shin, and if you need to, if you have a wall nearby or a chair, you can put your hand on a chair or lean on the wall. Bring that right knee up, and then take the left hand to the outside of the right knee. Take your right hand to your right hip, lower that right hip down, and then see if you can begin to turn your torso towards the right. As you do, take the right hand behind you. So from the side view, you're going to look like this. Bring the right elbow down or shoulder height as you flex that right foot. If you want to challenge yourself, you can extend both arms out. And maybe some of you would like to straighten that right leg. Take a nice deep breath here, and then slowly lower that right foot down as you untwist. So let's try that to the other side. Shift your weight to the right, left knee comes up. Interlace the fingers around the shin, or you can have a hand on your chair or the wall next to you. Begin to take your right hand to your left thigh as you twist over to the left. Take the left arm back behind you, and if you want to challenge yourself, you open up your wings, and then you extend the left leg forward. Pause here for a moment, and then lower the left foot down and untwist. So we're going to add on one more thing here. Shift your weight to the left. Everything that we just did, go ahead and do that. Right knee comes up. Left hand to your right foot, right knee. Twist to the right. Right arm goes out. Extend the left arm forward, right arm back. Reach the right leg straight, hold it here. Or if you want to challenge yourself, you're going to begin to swing that right leg back behind you slowly, and then lower that right foot down. Okay, so shift your weight over to the right, bring the left knee up. So we're going to switch to the other side. Right hand to the outside of the left foot, reach the left arm out to the side. If you want to, you can open up your wings, extend the left leg straight, stay here and practice your balance, or shift your weight forward as you lift that left leg back behind you, and then stand tall. Okay, inhaling, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands come to the heart center, Samasthiti. Pause here for just a moment. You're at the top of your mat. Inhale, reach up once again. Exhale, bend the knees and fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale and fold. Plant your hands down. Step your left foot back. Right foot back. Come to top of the push-up. Lower the knees down, your chest down, and your chin down. And inhale, lift the chest up into cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, press back to downward facing dog. So we're gonna do the entire sequence together here, all the way from the top, just like we did. Take a nice deep breath here, exhale, and then inhale, we begin. Reach the right leg up, exhale, step the right foot in between your hands. Inhaling, high lunge, pause, spin the left foot flat, warrior one. Exhale into your warrior two. Extended side angle, reach the right arm, left arm forward. Reverse your warrior, reach it all the way back behind you. Skater pose, reaching both arms forward. Skandasana, hands come to the heart center, flex the left foot. Walk your hands all the way to the back of your mat, Skandasana to the back. Come into your low lunge right here. This is where we're adding the new component. Shift your weight to the left, reach the right toes up. Pause, inhale, standing split. And then exhale, bring the right knee to your chest and step the right foot next to the left foot. Bring your hands to your hips, come all the way up to standing. Inhale, bring the right knee to your chest. Twist your torso to the right. Open up your wings, extend the right leg straight, and then slowly begin to reach the right toes back towards the front of your mat. Inhale, and exhale, lower that right foot down. Inhaling, reach up. Exhale, bend the knees and fold forward. Step the right foot back behind you. Walk your hands to the middle of your mat. Turn the toes in, heels out. Inhale, lift the chest halfway. Exhale, fold forward, Pasurita Padottanasana. Walk your hands back to the top of your mat. You're in the opening position, low lunge, and then step the right foot back, downward facing dog. So we're just going to repeat everything on the left side and we're all done. Reach the left toes up, inhale. Exhale, step the left foot in between your hands. Inhale, high lunge, Anjayanasana. Spin the right foot flat, warrior one. Open up into your warrior two. Take it into your extended side angle pose. Reach the right arm up. Reverse your warrior, reach back, inhale, and then Skandas or skater pose to the front. Hands come to the heart center, flex the right foot, Skandasana. Take it all the way to the back of your mat, Skandasana to the back. Walk your hands to the back of your mat, low lunge. Shift your weight to the right foot as you reach the left toes up, inhale. Exhale, bring the left knee to your chest, round the back, and then step the left foot next to the right foot. Bring your hands to your hips, come all the way up to standing. Left knee comes to your chest, right hand to the outside of the left knee. Twist your torso to the left, open up your wings, extend the left leg straight, and then swing it all the way back behind you. Inhale. And exhale, step the left foot next to the right foot. Reach the arms up, inhaling. As you exhale, bend the knees and fold forward. Step the left foot back. Come back into, walk your hands to the middle of your mat. Turn the toes in, heels out. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale and fold forward. Walk your hands all the way to the top of your mat, low lunge. And step the left foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale here. As you exhale, drop the knees down to the floor into child's pose. Bring the forehead down to the floor. Pause here for just a moment. Breathe into your low back and exhale it out. And then gently press yourself all the way up. Cross your ankles. Sit in between your heels. Extend the legs straight. Flex the feet, hands next to your body. Lift the chest up, Dandasana. Inhale, pause. And then draw the right knee to your chest. Squeeze the right knee in. And let that right knee go out to the right. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale, reach the right arm towards your left toes. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, twist a little bit so that your sternum is facing your knee. And then fold forward towards your knee, Janu Shirshasana. Pause here for 3 breaths. Let the shoulders soften. Inhaling 1 and exhale. Inhaling 2 and exhale. Inhaling 3 and exhale. And then go ahead and release. Come all the way back. Extend the right leg straight. Draw the left knee to your chest. And then let that left knee go out to the left. Left arm reaches all the way up. Stretch it up. Exhale. Reach towards your right shin or your toes. Inhale. Lift the chest halfway. Exhale. Twist your torso a little bit more towards that right knee. Janu Shirshasana on the right side. Drop the head down. Hold for 3 breaths. Inhaling, lengthen. Exhale and fold. Inhaling 2. Exhale and twist a little bit deeper. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, let the head drop. And then lifting the chest back up. Extend both legs straight. Once again, put the feet flat on the floor. Inhale, reach both arms forward. Exhale, slowly begin to lower all the way down. Bring the knees to your chest again. Hug the knees in. Grab outside edges of both feet into a happy baby pose. You can rock a little bit side to side. We did a really cool sequence today. I hope you enjoyed it. You can practice it over and over, but the more you do it, the more comfortable you feel in it. So the first time is always a little bit shaky. No worries. Bring the soles of your feet together and let the outside edges of your feet come down onto the floor. And pause here for a moment in Baddha Konasana. So close your eyes for a moment. Let the back of your head rest comfortably. Feel your heart beating. Feel your breath moving. Inhale and exhale. And then step both feet flat on the floor. Take that right ankle on top of the left knee. You can stay here or pick up that left foot off the ground. Stretching out that right hip. Interlace your fingers behind the left hamstring. Pause here for just a moment. And then nice and easy, just switch side, left ankle on top of the right knee as bring the right knee to the chest. And just as you close your eyes, just tuning in, drop in, finishing up our practice today. And then as you bring both feet flat on the floor, let your knees drop over to the left, and you're going to turn your head over to the right to just kind of get a nice stretch in the neck and the low back. Breathe into your low back, breathe into the left side of your neck. Bring your knees back up to the center. Take your knees over to the right as you turn your head to the left. And then come all the way back up to the center. Take your right knee on top of the left knee this time. Bring both knees to your chest. You can stay here and interlace your fingers around the shin, or maybe grab your ankles or maybe outside edges of your feet. See what works best for you. Let the hips lift off so your tailbone comes off the ground, and then lower the tailbone down. And just pause here. This is a deep stretch for your hips. Squeeze your inner thighs towards each other. Release any kind of tension you may have picked up during the practice today. And then as you release, take the legs straight up towards the sky. Shake the legs a little bit, little tremors here. And take the left knee all the way over to the right. And again, either stay here, grab your knees, shins or ankles or outside edges of your feet, and squeeze the inner thighs towards each other. And you always notice one hip is a little bit tighter than the other. So if you need to, once you figure that out, just stay on that side a little bit longer than the side that doesn't need it as much. Give it more time to release. And then come back to the center. Bring both knees once again. Pick up your head and shoulders off the ground. Give yourself a big hug. And as you're ready, extend your legs out into your final pose, Shavasana. So let your legs stretch out on your mat. Let the back of your head rest comfortably on the floor. You really work to your body all the way from the bottom of your feet, your ankles, shins, knees, thighs, hips, core. We did a lot of strong core work. And middle of your upper back, chest, shoulders, arms, back of the neck. So really head to toe workout today. So close your eyes and rest for just a few moments before you continue on transitioning the rest of your day. Let your breath be completely natural. As you're ready, gently begin to deepen your breath. Draw one knee to your chest and then the other knee to your chest. Notice which nostril you're breathing out of a little bit easier. Roll over to that side and pause for a moment. And with the strength in your top arm, press yourself to a comfortable seat, please. Bring in your hands to the heart center. Bow down to yourself. I bow down to all of you for taking the time out of your busy day, busy lives to be here to take care of yourself. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you through your practice. Namaste.